these. Anyway, how y'all doing? That you will always be mine. And you wanna be free, so I'll let you fly. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die, no. Hey y'all, hey. Save me, oh baby, 'cause you always be my baby. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me turn it down. It's your girl, Kim Therese. We love you first from the inside out, the way God intended it. Finding the beauty inside of you, inside your imperfections. So it's your girl. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late because I was supposed to have been here earlier. But hey, I had business to take care of. Hey, Mark. And so, hey, Miss Brittany. And I can't see who else on here. I just see y'all names popping up. So speak. Say hello. Say hi. How you doing? How y'all doing today? So anyway, I'm continuing. I said I was going to discuss like some of the things that we have been discussing over the last 30 days. Me going live, doing my thing. So we just recapping. And I am 2 days away from my 45th birthday. Hey sis! 2 days, 45. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud that the Lord allowed me to live. And y'all gotta excuse my little flyaways and all that stuff because right now, your girl had to handle some business. She doing her thing. She trying to get some things situated before I get really, really busy. So, okay. So the last 30 days for the ones that did not know, did not understand, did not, somebody would call now that I'm literally trying to, actually go live. And they're probably going to be texting because I didn't answer. But anyway, so the last 30 days I have been going live, have been introducing my program, Love You First, from the inside out, where I help you break up the fallow ground of your heart, breaking off things that's keeping you bound, the hurts, the pains, and all that stuff that comes with life. And I still have my program coming on. If you hear something that you think that I can help you with, get in touch with me, inbox me, and we'll go from there. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to help you get out of your web, the tangled web that we weave. And so it's your girl. So okay, so we had discussed at one point reinventing yourself. It has to be a purpose, it has to be a passion, it has to be something within yourself that you're good at. It's something that comes naturally. It's something that flips off the top of you, like me. I'm a good gatherer, I'm a good motivator, I'm a good encourager. I encourage people more than I encourage myself. So it's things that I do that kind of pivoted me into my calling. And Suntrese, is it? Hi Suntrese, I hope I'm saying that right. Suntrese, I think it's Suntrese. But how you doing? And so, but it's things that help me along the way to kind of get me going and get me moving in life. And so I had to reinvent myself until I had my aha moment of why am I doing all this extra stuff when I could just do what I'm good at. It seems that people have encouraged me and pushed me into walking into my own calling, my gift. Like, you're good, Kim, at encouraging people. You're good at motivating. And so those are the things that we need to, kind of go for in life. Like, me, I admin well. I take care of business well. I'm a administrative type, receptionist type, secretary type person. And so with that, it kind of helped move me and motivate me into more of my calling. So what is your calling? What do you do well? And like Mark on here, I swear we both love music. We love to swear we can sing. Can't tell you, better not tell us we can't sing. Dog, and if we can't, just let us be great in it. Because we love it. And so, y'all, let me know. So we can go from there. And one of the things that I looked up in the word, it said rest is vain because it's something to do for as long as others, for so long others have guided us in the way they think we should go. And like, say for instance, you have a family of doctors. So of course they want you to repeat after them your calling. You have a family of lawyers, so they want you to go to Harvard and you know, go into the paralegal type department. But what helps you? What gets you where you need to go? And that's what you need to go towards. So that was one of the things that we talked about. We talked about seasons of growth, where your clothes might be too small, but you swear you're going to get down to back to the size that you was, which might be true. It might be longer, but do you have people to motivate you in that? Or do you just keep the clothes to motivate you? How do you motivate yourself to understand that when it's your time to let stuff go, or when it's your time to push toward working toward those goals? Amen. That's right. That's right. And that's one of the things that we have to do. We have to perfect whatsoever our gift is. Mark, what age did you find out your gift? Like, what is your gift? What age did you find out your gift? And right. And what did you do? Hey, Shamaica, how you doing, hon? I loved your video, girl. I said, okay, that's another way to go live. That's another way to put herself out there. I like that. That was nice. That was very, very nice. But what did you do? Like with you, Shamaica, when did you find out your gift was for planting? Like I look at your pictures and stuff, and I see your posts, and I think, oh, that is beautiful. But if I'm not mistaken, don't you have a travel business too? Travel agency business? I think that was you. But at either rate, you know, what made you realize you had a green thumb? What made you realize you wanted to go into flowering, gardening? You know, I'm not savvy on that department like you. But it's things that kind of, you had your aha moment. What was your aha moment? Because when you have your aha moment and you work toward it, don't matter how much the investment is, don't matter how much, you know, you spend time on other stuff. If you're not investing in what you're good at, then it's all in vain. I found that out the hard way. I was good at, you know, making sure my kids had a schedule, I was a good mother. Let me say it like that. I am a good mother because I kept them daily routines and different stuff like that. But once they grew up, honestly, I was lost. Like, because I had spent majority of my life taking care of my kids. And so I had to find out what worked for me. I had to find out where was my gift. Where did my gift lie? Because for so long, people tell you what you have to do, what you need to do. And you do it thinking, okay, I can try that. I can try this. I can try, you know, doing this, that, and the third. And then you realize one day you wake up and say, that's not me. You know? So, okay, you've been helping people since high school, since school. Okay. So how old are you now, Mark? But that's one of the things that, hey, Cammie, that's one of the things that it took me. Look, I'm 45. I'm going to be 45 in 2 days. And I'm really just finding out my calling. Like, it took me a minute, but I'm really just finding out. Hey, Taranda, how you doing? Y'all made it back safely? I'm really just finding out what my gift is. And God is really starting to open doors. Hey, Paula. God is really starting to open doors in that gift. And I thank God for it, because I went into helping other people strategically with their programs and their organization and different stuff like that. But God is using them to get it out there. Even with groups that I'm in, God is using people in the groups that I am in to kind of put me in the place where I need to be. All because of obedience. All because of me saying, yes, I'll go. Hey, Jillian, how you doing, hon? I see you doing your thing, girl. I see you doing your thing. I like that. And but for the most part, like with Jillian, she do makeup, she do eyelashes. She has this lipstick that I love. I haven't tried it yet because I'm the type of person, I need to find my color. I don't like reds. I like nudes and earth tones. But those, okay. How did I miss that? Happy birthday. I didn't even see you post. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Cassandra, I'm sorry. But those are things that I look at, and I'm looking at how I'm just realizing my gift in my prime. But it's okay, because God get the glory, right? Happy birthday, Mark and Mark. Sorry, I missed it. You know, I think I did. Did I say happy birthday? If I didn't, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mark and Mark. Happy birthday to you, and many more. So you had a passion about 10 years now. That's good. That's good. And see, and Mark, you had what? So you were 5 years in then, Mark, on your gift. And I ain't gonna ask Shameka her age, because I heard it's rude to ask women their age. I know back in the day it was, but not no more. I ain't finna turn 45. So anyway, thank you, Sugar. I appreciate that. And so the thing about it is, when we accept our gift and we walking into our gifts, then it's gonna flourish, right, Jillian? Because I see you. I think you got somebody under you, and y'all. Right, we gotta stop living in fear. We gotta bring people in and do that. And you know, me and Cassandra trying to do some things together. You know, and it's all in God's timing. And so I think I did too, but I wanted to sing anyway, because you know I think I can sing. I wish I could sing too. But we got to continue to walk in that, you know, we have to have things that really push us and motivate us. And we have to have people in our life that pushes us and motivate us and do whatever it is to do now. And you will know if those people are for you or against you. You don't shoo people away, but you use discernment, watch, and pray. You know, because in that we'll find how we supposed to move in that. And we know that everybody don't mean us harm, and everybody don't mean us, but you know, at the same time, and we have to get this concept, not everybody is in our life that hates us. They just move differently. And that's what I'm finding out. I'm not gonna lie, I hate when people say, oh, my haters did. I almost canceled, because people are texting me, Lord bless them. But we good to say my haters this and my haters that. I don't like that, because I feel like nobody really hates you. They might not necessarily like what you do, or they might not necessarily be on board, or the biggest thing is the competition thing. But if you know who you are, then nobody should be threatened by what you do. You know, nobody should be threatened by how you move. Nobody should be threatened by, you know, the way you put things and execute things, you know, into order. Because that's like me. A lot of people let me say it like this. I don't get along with a lot of people because of the way I operate. You know, I try to operate in the spirit of excellence, but everybody don't see it like that. Everybody see it as in a threat. Like my authoritative voice kind of threatens, you know, situations. Let me say it like that. I ain't gonna say people, but situations. And with that being said, you have to know who you are, how you want to rock, how you want to roll, how you want to operate. And those people that understands that, those are your people. The ones that don't, it's okay. You know, it's okay to say, you know what, I don't think it's going to work. You know what, I think that we should go our separate ways with leaving on good terms. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to, you know, I look at an overall picture. That's with me. How is it going to affect the company? How is it going to affect the people that come in? That's second and foremost for me. Like, I gotta stand on what I say. And so when I stand on what I say, I don't move off of that. And I'll say this. I had to tell somebody the other day, you know, instruct somebody in a certain way. And I had to tell them, sweetheart, this is business. It's nothing personal. You know, because at the end of the day, you got a business to run. You got to, you know, and that goes with clients. I've lost clients because of the way I conduct business. And it's okay, because if I mess up and I give you that opportunity to come back and let me fix it, you still not going to orchestrate the way I operate. The thing about it is, let me fix it. And if I fix it, that's fine, but we're not going to disrespect each other. We're going to, keep that respect in regards to the business side of it, because that's what needs to be done. Right. And girl, I swear I'm thinking of 5 years down. I'm not looking at today. I'm looking at what it's going to be. And that's the biggest thing, is we got to look at life about what it's going to be. Because if I looked at my today, baby, I promise you I'll be a wretch undone. Woe be unto me. Yes, a wretch. But I got to look at the promise. I got to look at faith. I got to walk by faith and not by sight. I got to look at the vision, because God gives you a vision and he says, write it down and make it plain. So even writing it down and making things plain, you can see, you can always go revert. When things don't look right, go back to the plan. When things ain't going right, go back to the plan. When you see a detour, but stick to the plan, because in that, you win. Now, God, we know when God is changing the plan, because he have given us stuff, wrote us vision, but at the same time, he wants to take us a certain way, and because he wants us to meet. And I think this is one of the other things that I talked about. He wants us to meet certain people. We got to come out of our comfort zone. Our comfort zone is our people. But sometimes outside of our people is where the blessing comes. And I'm not putting nobody down, but I swear, when you walk outside of your people, your blessings come. And it's not necessarily leaving nobody behind, because in my mind, I'm not leaving you. I'm just making a better way for all of us. And if I got to be the go-getter to step outside of that box, then I will. I hear people all the time say, we got to support our people. Sometimes supporting our people meaning going to get more knowledge. Sometimes supporting our people meaning going to get more education, because we're not teaching each other what we really need to be taught, because we know it all, or we know more than the next person. I don't agree with that all the time. I have not arrived. I've been doing hair for 14 years, I think. 06, 7, 8, 14, almost 14 years. And I'm telling y'all, I learned how to pivot cut. I learned how to do a bob, shag, graduate cut. I learned how to do all that from other folks. I learned how to be administrate and operate from other folks by going to leadership 101 classes, going to what not to do, how to be a team player, and how to understand as a whole. It matters as a whole more than it matters as an individual. And I had people look at me, because I'm thinking as everybody on the whole, when they're looking at, no, I'm going to do this for me. It's all about me. I'm going to go get my money. Okay, but it's like 10 of us working together. So what about the other 9? This is not the 9 lepers and one come back situation. It's go out, get in there, and come back and bring it to the forefront and teach. And see, that's even in hair business. I'll say this: we went to classes, we'll be more apt to learn from an instructor, because she's an instructor and labeled in there, more than we would from the people that's right there with us. And that's good in a sense, but sometimes once you go out and learn, you come back. I come back and I try to teach you, but you don't want to learn from me because I don't have the credentials, or I don't have a brand name, and that in itself is more than enough, like with Sheikah. I see Sheikah on here. I see her picture. They finally put y'all pictures back up here. I just realized that. I learned a lot from Sheikah. I'll call that sister in a minute. Hey, you got a minute? I'm telling you, she'll tell you, be able to have some long talks, because I understand her expertise. I understand her going outside. Like, I think she posted like almost 6 months to a year ago where she went to, she went somewhere for more education or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. We gotta go and then come back and bring 2. But when we bring 2, you gotta be apt to teach. And Tanya, you're on here. No, that is not mine. But you know, at the end of the day, we got to know that it's a walk, it's a journey. We got to do it together. We got to know when it's time to grow, even if we got to grow alone. We got to know when it's time to move, even if we got to move alone. A lot of stuff I do alone, and I'm not going to lie, I don't necessarily want to, but won't nobody go, won't nobody do. And if I get instructions, a lot of times I get instructions and I just give the instruction versus not saying, hey, well, this is what that person said, this, that, and other. I just give it, but I'm not readily received. To me, that's your out. That's your you know, you missing out, because I get it through education. I get it through knowledge. I get it through instruction, but don't necessarily mean I'm going to say, oh, well, Obama said, oh, well, Shirley Caesar said, or Miles Monroe said. I'm not going to necessarily say that. I'm be like, hey, let's go do this, because this is what I found. This is what because a lot of times they'll say something and God reveals even more. And we got to know when he reveals even more when it's time to move. So I move with or without people. And I hate it because I be wanting to bring people with me, but it's okay because God's strategically putting me in other people's life where I'm moving with them. And guess what? I'm the follower, and that lets that how can you lead unless you follow? And that's what I do. Okay, last but not least, because you know I've been on here a long time. No, this was one more of the subjects that I talked about in my 30-day thing, was being grown has consequences, but being adults, you know, I say let's be adults about things, because you can be grown because of mere age. You can be grown because of something, you know, you're able to do something. You're able to, you know, move. And so one of the things I wrote, grown, doing what you want to do, being selfish, not considering others, and basically, you know, sitting when you're supposed to be moving. Being adulting is making decisions before it's too late. Being an example, because we are examples. We are living testimonies. And like I said earlier, we got to make a decision as a whole and not for ourselves, because you could be grown all day and leave people behind. You could be grown all day and hurt people. You could be grown all day and not be considerate. But is that really what you want in life? No. So this is your girl, Sweet Therese, where I teach you how to love yourself from the inside out, the way God intended, where you find the beauty inside your imperfections. We're trying to help the brokenhearted. We're trying to help ease the pain. And that's the thing about it. When we learn to move and operate in selflessness, then we all win. So hit your girl up, inbox me, tell me what you do. I do self-confident coaching, and I do it according to the way I see that the Lord gave it to me. And I have clarification calls. I have everything that is needed. Call me. Let's see if we're the right fit for each other, so we can move and operate in that. And if this is you, just let me know. I want to find the beauty from within, and we'll go from there. It's your girl, Sweet. Now I keep trying to get away from Sweet Therese, but Kimberly Therese. Y'all have a good one.